All right, guys. So now we're at the NAMA show, and we're.
I don't mean to interrupt, but you look like a real professional. I want to start a vending machine business. I don't have any machines yet. Can you give me some advice?
Wait, who are you?
My name is Jamie.
Oh shit, nice to meet you.
Can you help me out?
Yeah, sure. No worries. So.
Produced by Anayan.
Alright, I kid you not, guys. Everything was working just fine. Then this happened. Yep, as you can see, nothing is wrong with your headphones. My mic just let me down. Nothing worked. There's like a bunch of shots that just I can't recoup the voice, the audio. Yeah, it was just really bad in general. So if you guys hear some shots were really bad in the video, it's mostly because of my microphone. Nothing else happened. I cannot do much about it, but I hope you guys still enjoy. Alright, so I lost my cameraman right now, so I don't have my cameraman, but this is it. We're at the NAMA event in Las Vegas. It's gonna be pretty interesting, and we're gonna take a look at different stuff, different scenarios.
In hotels,
Man, I'm so
accepting
nervous.
a self-service dining and amenities
Whoa, look at this, guys.
can enhance guest satisfaction. Communities thrive on smart.
Alright, so here we're at the event right now. These looks like lockers and stuff where you can put like stuff, maybe your phone to charge. A pizza vending machine. I have to take a look at that one soon. Look at this, guys. This is crazy.
It's very cool. I would love to keep this conversation going.
Look at that.
Absolutely. We'll be good. You can add value on a number.
That's so nice. If you don't want coils in your vending machines, maybe you can get some automatic arm to help you get your stuff. Alright, let's take a look what we can see here. Now these machines I have seen in the past, these look pretty cool. These are the 365 retail machines. This is the other one. Whoa, look at this place, man. It's freaking huge. Damn, even the garbage is St. Las Vegas. That's crazy. This first machine was a cigarette machine. I didn't even know they existed. Couldn't really show it, unfortunately, since I don't want to get demonetized on YouTube. It can go in any angle, basically.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
what's important is every time I'm going to put a new load on it, because there's intelligence to it, every time I'm going to put a new load on it, I have to do my initial calibration. The machine needs to find its center of gravity.
Oh, okay.
It takes about 5 seconds to do.
Oh, that's nice.
I'll show you. It's very easy to do. And once you just calibrate to that load, good. So you could do what I did, get sideways, lift it up, put it down. So every time you put a new load, you do that calibration that took about 5 seconds and you're good.
What's the max weight it can carry?
Sorry?
What's the max weight it can carry?
880.
880. Okay.
pounds. And this is the remote control I'm using. Wow. Okay. See? I can play with the tilting.
Oh, nice.
Okay. And I can play with the joystick right here. So it's like really having a robot in my hand.
Yeah.
Can do the zero turn right there if I wanted to. Or rip up the carpet.
Can it fill up the vending machines as well, or it's not there yet? Next time.
Next year.
Next year.
Exactly. Now I'll show you our calibration is easy to do. Now I'm gonna open the machine. I'm gonna ask the machine calibrate my center of gravity. I press once here. Now it's calculating. Calculation is finished. I'm ready to go up. It's telling me it has to be at 10 degrees. So disregard are still gonna be my stairs.
Yeah.
It's now the machine job to keep it balanced. You see, this is how it's gonna happen.
We'll balance it by itself automatically.
Yeah, and I'll show you. That's part of the automation. It's gonna detect automatically that I'm touching the first step, and you're gonna see it's gonna still up level. See, this is how it's done. See, this is that degree is changing. It's want to keep that 10 degrees.
It's trying to keep that in, yeah, every single
So now
time.
it's gonna slow down the track to give him time to level. And that's part of the automation. All I'm doing is to really make this thing. See? I'm gonna be in the stairs soon. I'm in the stairs now. I'm in balance. You want to see how stable it is? Come here. Okay.
How many pounds could it?
Buy these machines in only in the US, or do you provide them in Canada?
Actually, Zanzini is Italian.
Okay.
Okay. We're the sole distributor for USA and Canada.
Okay,
So,
cool.
We're introducing the machine to North America.
You're introducing it right now to North America.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that's awesome.
Actually, this machine is not new. This model, particular model, the company is in business for the last 45 years.
Okay.
Those machines are sold in 60 different countries.
Wow.
It's just here.
I've seen these machines before. I've seen these type of machines before, but not this model exactly. But I've seen this.
I mean,
Yeah.
they made so many models. In the
They've
last
made a lot of models. Yeah,
models in the
exactly.
last
Yeah.
5 years. Like now, they got 4 different models.
Okay.
This is one. That's another one.
Oh, that's the one I've seen before. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the one that used on my vending machines. Okay.
But this one is used for your daily uses.
Yeah.
When you need to refill your vending machine.
Exactly.
You need something that's quick. You can do 15, 20, 30 deliveries a day. That's the one they use. Because this is efficient, quick, and easy. 260 pounds is quite enough capacity for your daily use. Yeah.
Zonzini. Oh, that's awesome.
So anyway.
Zonzini.
Into fast cup or you point to premium?
But what's the difference exactly when you're saying those terms?
So fast cup just brews cup at a time.
Okay.
Depending on your recipe, it's a 25, 30 second cup of coffee.
Okay.
Fresh ground, fresh brew.
Oh, okay.
So for that type of machine, you're in around $17,000.
US or CAD?
Canadian.
Canadian.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
When you get to the Premia, that's where it really starts to go up. So that's the same technology, but it's bean to batch.
Okay.
So it'll brew multiple times and put it into a soft heat server on the side so it stays fresh and hot for hours, automatically dump it out, refresh it according to your parameters. It really, in my mind, is a person. But for something like that, you're in and around 28,000.
28,000 with everything included.
Yeah.
Can I see the inside?
That depends what you want to see, really, what you're after here.
Oh, okay, so you have to unlock it and lock it with the screen.
Absolutely.
So there's no keys, nothing. That's pretty cool. Okay.
No keys. It's all the fingerprint technology.
80
Oh,
cans for 380 18-ounce bottles.
Okay.
So it's really high volume, high capacity, robust machine that's very cost effective as well.
all right. And you guys sell these machines in Canada as well?
Yes,
Okay.
all of them are certified to be sold in Canada. We've been selling to Canada for probably 30 plus years.
30 plus
already.
years.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
So this is what we call the new Ultra Stack vending machine. Next to it is what we call a vandal resistant merchendiser.
Yeah, I've seen
Heavy
those.
duty, strong. The steel on that is incredible.
That's
it
pretty
also
cool.
weighs a half a ton.
Well, we got a guy who can pick them up for you.
Really?
And yeah, he's an Italian.
Is
he
he?
he
must
can
be a
pick them up pretty
weightlifter.
easy.
So that is an AMS product portfolio. That one is equipped with a high capacity can
Okay.
setup. Very robust. It's a top seller for us. And then what we have next to it is the next generation of vending machine.
Yeah, I've seen those before.
Yes,
Yeah.
they're very, very
For the advertisement purposes, yeah.
for the advertising, but also if the user experience. So if you want to have the opportunity to do multi-vends, have combo specials, the software behind here allows you to assemble multiple specials.
Okay.
So if you want bags and a chip, it'll actually say you want to buy a combo
Yeah.
and then give you a different discount.
Oh.
Or it can make a suggestion. Most people that have that combo also like this and that. So what ends up happening in that process is that people enjoy the user experience. They're willing to pay more per product. And they usually buy more per product too,
Yeah.
because it's an easy shopping cart experience.
Okay, so this is competing against like the micro market thing, basically. Is what you're saying.
They are, but they're far more secure than the micro markets.
Of course,
with a lot
that's
less.
one of the difficult points about micro
Correct.
markets.
The other major element too is that you can sell the advertising to companies. We can set you up with advertising organizations.
Okay, so Sega sets up so let's say someone from
Yeah.
Canada buys this machine right now.
Yes.
And Sega's gonna set them up themselves with an advertisement company.
Correct.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, and they're gonna pay that person
That's
who
correct.
just bought the machine. That is
Yeah.
interesting. Okay.
So really, even though the machine is more expensive because that is a very top line glass
yeah.
touchscreen.
Touchscreen.
It's very sensitive. We use military grade electronics on here for the speed and the heat and the heat
big one, yeah.
dissipation. It is an incredible piece of machine, but then the data that you get from that as an
Yeah, that's
operator
what they were telling
is
me,
huge.
yeah.
You can look on your phone, you can find the machine, you can look at the sales, you can see how many people walk by, you can see what they purchased, you can see the duration of time that they've watched the machine.
Wow. Okay.
It's
He told me there's another spokesperson. He told me that you can know if it's a guy, what's a male or a female buying
correct.
in the machine. That is
So
impressive.
we have a sensor on there that gives you very rudimentary core views.
Okay.
So whether it's male or female, there's no facial recognition, none of that, because it's not that sophisticated. It is a very simple system, and it'll tell you for the advertisers, hey, I have a certain demographics going by your machine.
Yeah.
Our studies say that they need a Hershey bar and a Dr. Pepper soda, and so they can customize whatever the screen sees depending on the demographics.
Also, depending on the age, you can get something perhaps more sugary and stuff.
Or less sugar.
Less
right?
sugar,
Or
yeah.
healthy.
Yeah, if it's for schools and stuff, yeah.
But then also on there, you
Want a stronger glass?
can do English, and on the other machine we have French.
French? Cool. French vending machine guys.
Ventilation is so good, right?
Civic class.
Yes. I mean, you need
So
and then it's
again,
more power.
this is more of the
and
shopping
then
cart
like it's
experience.
you
Then you can obviously enjoy the show.
our service.
And you can do full service from here without even opening it up.
Wow, that's amazing. Well,
Pretty cool.
Yeah, so this is used for Coke and Pepsi. This is our Helio. It's
okay.
all in one credit card, map, everything. Telemetry,
And it also accepts the bill as well at the same time.
and bills.
Yeah,
and
and
so
bills
it's
on the
like
same
a 5 in
machine.
1.
Okay, that's
And
pretty
it
cool.
stocks it. This is also a recycler, which will pay back $5 bills or $1. So that's the extra. And this is our drifting, which is a 6 tube. You can get it in all different configurations. This one has dollar coins. Yeah, so they have it for toonie and loony. also.
Tony and Looney? Okay, awesome. That's pretty cool.
I think the toonies, it pays out loonies, not toonies. I don't know for sure.
I don't know either, to be honest, but that's pretty nice. Okay.
Yeah, this is a combination of the old MEI and the Corenza. They took the best of both worlds and made it into one coin map.
Okay, awesome.
High capacity, different configurations.
I don't know if you said it before,
Worldwide.
but how many coins can store for the cheap?
Well, it depends on the coins. It stores up to like $60-something, but it depends on what combination you got.
Okay.
So that's that, and then you're from Canada, so you're using a different card reader system, right?
Yeah, well, in my machines, I have like Nayax, I have, I'm gonna maybe get FieldSoft maybe or stuff like that, but yeah.
Well, that's cool. And
Do
then
you guys have clients based in Canada as well?
yeah, we deal through Broker House.
Broker house. Okay.
But they
So
buy
if,
our-
let's say someone from Canada wants to buy one of these. Which company they're gonna get for the payments?
They would get it through Broker, but this again, I don't even know if this is available in Canada.
So this one's not available. It's
Not
mostly
this,
down.
but the regular one is. It's a
No,
diff-
this one there
It's
is.
a different face.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Like this, yeah, this face would be on there.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
So, and no, actually, you can't have that candidate. You wouldn't have no face. You just have where you stick the bill.
Yeah. And this one is new, I guess.
This is a new one. It's an oleo. It takes chip, takes tap, everything. It takes everything. It's all in one system.
All right. So, what's your name?
I'm Robert.
Nice to meet you. And so here we have one of these coin mechs from Microcoin. What can vending machines operators in Canada expect from buying one of these coin mechs? What can differentiate from the other ones?
Well, it's a brand new unit that we've developed, and we've got different technology here that other people don't have, and we've got higher tubes for more capacity
Oh,
for
interesting.
storing
Okay.
coins.
And how much coins can you store? And
Oh, I think there's up to 70 to 100. It's got all the numbers there. So
Wow.
it's got a larger reservoir of coins that can be stored.
oh, interesting. All right. And well, a lot of viewers want to know what would be a price on one of these. What price can they expect to buy one of these coin mechs?
I think that needs to be on a personal basis when we talk to people.
Personal basis? Okay. Okay, gotcha. All right, perfect. And you guys are say you're rolling these products out in Canada as well.
That's what we plan to do, yes.
Okay.
It's the same with Bill Acceptor there.
Oh yeah, I can see that
And
one there.
also can work.
Okay. Oh, awesome. And what does this? Is there anything special other than accepting bills? Does it do anything else? Does it do anything else, or?
Well, in terms of the acceptor itself,
Yeah.
we have this illuminated note bezel
Yeah, it looks quite nice. Yeah.
to see where the coins are in.
Yeah.
And when it comes to servicing this, it's very easy. Take off
Oh wow, look at that.
that. Also to take out.
Wow, that's pretty easy to repair and switch out any damaged products.
It's okay.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you very much for that information. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Look at this small vending machine right here. It's so small. I mean, I'm small, but look at this. Compared to me, that's crazy. Doesn't has 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of products. It's pretty interesting. Gonna go see something else.
Evelio.
All right, so here with what's your name? Evelio. Nice
What?
to
No,
meet
no,
you.
start again. Ready?
Okay.
Here with Evelio. Start again.
Oh,
Ready?
you.
Yes. You got stuff?
All right, so here I have to do this 2 times, guys. Here with live with Nama with Evelio Medina.
The Funky Cold Medina here in Nama, doing the good thing, brother. How you doing, Jose?
How you doing? Nice to meet you.
Amazing.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
So here we have smart cooler, basically.
Oh, we have a Smart Retail X. Okay, so we're taking it to the next
Smart
level.
Retail X.
So
Okay.
what it is it's not no longer put your little quarter in and get your Coca-Cola or whatever soft drink and get your peanuts. Now we're talking about things like from Sunny Delight to fine wines to package, which is a secret to this. No one has this type of thing.
Okay, so
So
they
it's
can
amazing.
sell big package stuff. Like I can see that there's wine, a big
Wine.
5-liter Sunny D. Okay, so they can basically
But
sell everything.
They can sell everything
They can sell
basically.
everything. Okay, we've seen a lot of these machines somewhere pop up. They have almost the same concept, but what would different if someone would buy this, would like to buy this? What would differentiate this one between the other ones that are right now in
Well,
the industry?
we're not selling machines. We're selling experiences. People want experiences nowadays.
Okay.
So I'll give you an example. Let's look. You're in New York and you're get out of the subway.
We're from Canada.
Well, I'm saying or Canada.
Oh, yeah.
I'm using airport, but you're out of let's say subway or Canada or anywhere where people walk a lot, but they're going to know from their significant other, or they forget that they need bananas. They need this. Instead of having to go to the store, which is closed 24 hours, you got a whole business in a box type of thing, retail wise, right?
Okay.
But it's an experiential thing.
It's an experience.
We have walk with me a minute so
Yeah, sure,
you
no
can
worries.
see. So we're also an entertainment lounge, basically. If you look
Okay.
at it, look at that.
So you can put advertisement.
Advertising, so people can make money doing advertising too.
Okay,
So not only do you sell, for example, Coke products, Pepsi products, you say, hey, by the way, can you buy some ads in our
Can you
system?
buy some other system?
So it's a profit center. That's what it is. That's why you get better return on your investment,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
that's what it's all about.
Are you guys if a Canadian company or Canadian people do want to buy this type of products, is this machine accessible for the Canadian?
Of course, of
So
course.
it's accessible everywhere.
Everywhere. We're out of Italy manufacturing, but we're coming into the States because of the important to bring that product to the people that are going to buy and stuff
From
like that.
Italy. Wow, I'm seeing
Yeah.
a lot of Italy machines these days.
Well, they do very well. They
Very
do
well machines. Okay,
Yeah.
that's awesome. And okay, so what would they expect in terms of price of base model or something?
As
that
you
comes
know,
with everything?
since it's not, you got a premium product, but it really is based on the use. Sometimes you
use.
got, because we could put,
Experience as well.
not only that, but we could put 50 foot down the line here. So
Yeah.
we could add different products and whatnot.
Okay.
So to give you a price, not understanding the need, but call us. It's very simple. Ready? SmartRetailX.com.
SmartRetailRex.com, guys.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So
Thank you, Jose.
All right, no problem. Thank
See
you.
you.
Very much.
Keep on working.
Thank you.
All
right, so we've seen a lot of micro markets, a lot of machines, vending machines. Oh, it's been pretty interesting yet. Don't have my cameraman, so it's been kind of hard to film. But I hope you guys can get some good shots out of it. Man, these ones look pretty nice. Look at these ones. These ones look awesome. Oh, this is just like a micro market fridge. That's pretty cool.
Yes, so Cantaloupe think of anything vending management software. So we provide the software as well as the hardware, so credit card readers, micro market technology, smart stores.
Okay, so they provide everything in one single solution.
That's
That's pretty cool.
That's definitely the idea. Doors open, grab the products. If you throw the products out, you think your meal is better, doesn't really work.
That's one of the things, yeah. So I've interviewed all like other micro markets, and they say like security will be one of the things that obviously for micro markets it's affected mostly.
Oh, huge. Yeah.
What would Cantaloupe do differently from the other ones in terms of security and stuff like that?
Yeah, goal is obviously zero theft.
theft.
So we can confidently say that.
Okay.
I mean, customers are going to be customers at the end of the day, but
Yeah.
mostly theft is very, very minimal, especially
Okay, cool.
when you get into the smart tech and
Yeah.
smart cameras, weighted systems, stuff like that.
So you guys use weighted system and smart.
Yes. Yep, for sure.
Okay, awesome. And Cantaloupe, I imagine they have like a 24-hour, 24/7 assistance to the operators, or do they have something like someone that can assist them like 24/7 if something happens?
I know on the software side, yep, absolutely. Not 100% sure on like the market side of things.
Okay.
But it's 7 to 7 market.
7 to 7. Okay, and what can one buyer from Canada expect from these type of fridges, for example, on the price range? Maybe including the payment system, security. They want to install it, maybe I don't know, in a gym or something. What does someone expect, like a small package, basically?
So this is really, this is a smart aisle, most expensive. Usually about like 135.
135.
Yeah. But we get into the smart stores, which is
Those little ones over there.
Yep. Yeah, we have a 600 model, 700 model. And that'll set you back with 13 for the smaller 1600, and then 15 for the larger 700. And yeah, like I said, you can daisy chain too, so you get up to four out there at a time.
So you can combine each one and
Definitely. Yep. Play with
they're
them a
both
little bit.
interchangeable. You can connect them together.
Exactly.
They're all
Yeah.
gonna work the same way.
Exactly.
That's pretty cool. And
Yeah.
what's the new product you guys are doing today? This is really the new one.
Yeah. So this has been live for a while, mainly in Europe.
You guys sell in Canada, obviously.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. The unveiling we had was the micro.
Okay, guys, you wanna know who I met today? Look who it is. The one and only, the biggest YouTuber in vending machines. I was looking at you when I first started vending machines initially. But
like 6 years ago.
you started
Actually,
6 years
7 years ago.
7 years ago. And what was your first machine?
First vending machine, I bought it for 3,500 USD, a combo machine, put it on location. Next day, I got kicked out.
Why did you get kicked out?
Because I bought the machine on location, but the manager at the location was already kicking out the previous vendor. When that vendor didn't tell me.
Yeah.
So he kicked me out. I had like 1 week to take the machine out, and I stayed in my room for 2 days straight, cold calling every single barbershop in my city.
Yeah.
And thankfully, I was able to get a barbershop.
A barbershop.
Yeah.
Those are good.
It was doing like $1,000 a month.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
What would be the best tip you would give for someone starting a vending machine? I know everyone's asking you this. What would be the best tip?
It's hard to say something, but
It's not generic, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like specific. It's a more generic.
Yeah, best tip I could give you guys is you gotta be persistent. A lot of people that start a vending company, they'll go and knock on 5 doors. They'll go and maybe talk to like, 2 or 3 people. They'll get told no, we're good. And then they give up. They get demotivated. But you guys gotta understand, you gotta go to 100 people, 200 people per week. Not like a month or whatever. You gotta talk to a lot of people if you really want to grow. But moral of the story, you can't give up because, like I told you, I sat in my room for 7 hours each day that whole week until I found the location because I had no choice. I had to make it work.
Yeah. One of my first machines that I got was like a small gumball machine.
Yeah.
I lost it after a week, and then I went out and then did everything, and I found one hotel to put my machine.
A hotel?
Yeah, hotels. So that's the other question I wanted to ask.
Yeah.
On one of the videos, you said hotels are not the best vending machine locations. I was like, oh crap. But no, I do get it though, because on one of your videos, you were kicked out, I think.
Yeah.
From one hotels. I mean, I guess it's normal if like you're gonna have like bad sensation, like not in it.
Yeah, it blows people's mind when I tell them that hotels don't do good, but I mean they do good.
They do good, yeah, but it depends on the hotel owner.
Yeah, it's just the type of location.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
they want 30% commission. I've had some of them request 50%.
That is true.
Like go down the middle. That's too much. The margins with snacks aren't that great. Like some companies think that we're just diving into a bucket of cash every night that we make all this money. But no, it's a lot of commission. You got to pay hotels.
I've never paid commissions in my locations, but
That was the only one that I paid.
that was the only one that you paid. But the ones that I paid commission, it lasted a month, and it wasn't worth it. Like commissions are gonna take everything on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, thanks a lot.
Of course. Pleasure meeting you.
I can't.
All right, awesome. So, what's up, guys? So I'm here with Brad. Nice to meet you again. He is a legend in Canada for vending machines. I'm gonna pop a couple questions with him, but guys are gonna hear his story. He has a lot of vending machines in Canada and a lot of good tips maybe he can give you to if you're starting out. So basically, what made you start out in the vending machine industry in the beginning? When did you start actually?
Yeah, so 8 years ago, I wanted to be able to put vending machines into schools and universities and colleges so that kids could learn how to use new technology kits.
Wow.
And I wanted to just buy a smart vending machine. And there wasn't something that fit what I wanted to be able to do.
Okay.
So we took a standard vending machine and we wanted to be able to add the payment reader onto it and make it so people could, take away a product and take away knowledge with it. And then because there wasn't something that easily fit, that was our ability to kind of disrupt that part of the market.
Okay, so you started with AI vending machines.
So touchscreen vending machines, big screens on the front, and so we just basically take a standard vending machine and put a big screen on it, so it's like a 4-foot iPhone.
Okay, so you want to disrupt the system, you wanted to put something different.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Okay, and so you're from which province?
From British Columbia.
British Columbia, that's amazing. What was your first location? The first one that you ever got?
Yeah, so our very first locations were tourism locations.
Okay.
So working with local tourism boards, they would have marketing on them, they'd give away free pamphlets, they might have products that were for sale in them, but it's where people were and needed to be able to access these things automatically, self-serve.
Self-serve?
Yeah.
And now, you said you've been doing it for like 7-8 years now?
Yeah, so 8 years now that we've been putting machines out. We started in tourism. We lost a lot of those ones because COVID happened.
Yeah.
And that allowed us to build a pivot into other markets. We do fresh food retail and we do healthcare.
So you took COVID, you pivoted, you took it as an opportunity to grow even larger, even more opportunities for you. Wow, that's amazing.
And because we looked at it holistically, we helped solve all the problems of, we weren't vending machine people when we started. What are the questions that they're trying to answer? Even if I'm not the person to be able to implement the solution, can I help engage with them to guide them to a solution that might meet their idea of what they're trying to deliver?
That's amazing. That's an amazing way of viewing it. Yeah, that's so great. And how many vending machines do you currently have?
So we've got about 100 machines that will be deployed by November across North America.
100 vending machines, guys. That's amazing. Currently, they're going to be all operating all across Canada, basically.
Canada and the U.S.
You have vending machines in the U.S. as well.
Yeah, so about 50-50 now, Canada and the U.S.
How do you manage U.S. machines here in Canada?
So we have partners that are in each of the markets.
Oh.
So someone that specializes in Canadian healthcare, one that specializes in U.S. healthcare, one that specializes in retail in Vancouver. They typically own a piece of the marketplace they want to capture. So they want to go into hospitals or they want to go into hotels. They have the connections. They also have maybe the workforce to fill that machine, or at least they have the mandate. They want to make money or figure out a business process that lets them expand that.
They want to create a market. They want to create something that lasts money.
Because you're going to want to intercept people with where they are and have walk-by traffic that wants to buy. So if you're in a hospital or you're in a airport or you're in a university, that's a very high traffic location. What do people need? And now that's where smart vending is a great opportunity to take regular vending, but you can now get more data off of it and now understand your customer better, help guide them to solutions, and build brand trust.
Well, yeah, brand trust, that's an important one. I don't still have any government buildings. I wish to have. One day I dream about it, having like hospitals or like airports contract. That would be the best. But yeah, I still don't have, maybe in the future, but I would love to have them.
Well, a lot of now that we've established so many individual sites, it's my belief that now that we've created that trust and we have a placement, there's going to be other ways that we can bring more value to that facility.
Yes,
they might have a free healthcare machine because that's what they started with, but that trust now is with the healthcare authority that, hey, can we also talk about a retail contract, or is there some other logistical thing that you guys need to do within that facility? Maybe there's 4 or 5 machines that fit them. They may not look exactly the same as what I'm getting today, but the industry is always changing.
Exactly, it's always changing.
You know, I love the smoothie machines, but I'm not going to reinvent what they created.
Always keep the basis of it.
But if they built a good model and a good product, again, as an operator, you can be operating 3 or 4 different types of machine confidently, and that's how you're going to start building a base of maybe 4 or 5 to start, and then year 2 or 3 based on your revenue, you're just adding another lease for another 3 years on another machine. But you know that consistently, if you've placed it correctly, you got the right traffic, the right price tag on the product, and that's working as a business model. Now you can just keep expanding based on what your growth projections are without overextending yourself.
That's an amazing answer to that, yeah. All right, so last question. I have a lot of people that are wanting to start in the vending machine business in Canada. There's not a lot of information for Canadians. Not a lot of people doing like top social media type stuff for people that want to start. What would be the best tip you can give for maybe students, or maybe it's a family that wants to start out and they want to do a little bit more cash flow to pay the bills, for example, they're in debt? What would be the best tips you can give those people starting out with vending machines?
You know, it's funny because you can ask ChatGPT how to do a lot of these things now, and it'll also help guide you to a lot of the existing resources.
Yeah.
And it is in a great state that it's not super intuitive yet, but I feel like a lot of the technology now that is helping write software faster, help provide better customer support and better tools, all of that is kind of culminating now that anybody that wanted to start off with a side hustle of maybe like 3 machines in gyms, and they're going to stock it with this, it's easy to now connect with vending operators. You know, there's East and West representation in Canada that we can help guide you to. And again, we're not trying to sell you one solution. We're trying to figure out what market you're going after, what we know about it already from our partners and ourselves, and shortcut a way so you only learn from doing. Your first machine is the hardest. The second machine, it just got a little easier. When you hit bigger quantities, you learn all sorts of new things. But everybody at a show like this at NAMA, they're all vying for trying to expand the industry.
Exactly. The first machine, it's always the hardest. But once you get it, it starts popping out. Then you start understanding how it works.
And once you assembled one machine and that's working really well, you've got a model that you can now try at a new location and say, is this another adaptation? And you might have it only there for 3 or 6 months, but then the data you have is so valuable to be able to say, this place had really great walk-by traffic, but not enough sales. What's unique about this? Is it time of day? Is it the price tag? Is it the product? And those are easy to switch in a vending machine. If one thing isn't selling, never stock that.
Yeah,
Only stock what they want to buy, and it might be your machine is nothing but
that is
one
good
specific
advice
thing.
there, guys. That is absolutely the best advice. Yeah, don't overstock your machines. Just try to see what works, and then if you have the market, well, bring it to your customers.
You betcha.
Well, thank you so much again for your time.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
A pleasure.
And that's it, guys. This is it for the first part of the NAMA video, the vending machine conference in Las Vegas. Really, really cool. I got to see a lot of stuff. It was actually my first time in Vegas, actually. Hope you guys liked. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for the second part.